Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the new movie Captain America Marvel Legends figure from the Thanos Build-A-Figure wave of Avengers Infinity War Marvel Legends. And this is mostly the same as the other caps that we've seen, but there are definitely some new features, let's call them, different sculpts and things like that, different paint, and different accessories. So this guy might be one you want to pick up, he might not. We're going to go over all of it, so let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 17 centimeters, which makes him just about 6 3/4 inches. And as you can see, it looks like they've actually tried to do a Chris Evans likeness, which is a good thing, except they screwed it up with the paint completely. The face, I think the sculpt of the face is actually pretty good, but the paint is awful and it makes it look terrible. Really, really, really terrible. It does not look like Chris Evans. It really doesn't look that much like a human, and it's not very good. The paint on the rest of the figure is decent. It's got a fair amount. You can see we have the kind of muted red, white, and blue color scheme, a little bit of gray throughout. Not too bad. The line work's clean enough, I guess. It looks okay. We do have a couple of buckles painted up here, so that's fine. It's all right. The biggest thing as far as paint is that the arms look goofy as hell. They're terrible. Not only are they kind of weirdly sculpted, but the paint for the arms, because they molded in blue and then painted flesh tone, totally the wrong color. Look at that. Hopefully it shows up on camera. In real life, these are entirely different colors, not even close. Not even a little bit of closeness. The face and neck and hands are fairly pink, and these are like yellowish green skin tone. Very weird. Very, very weird. As far as the sculpt goes, the sculpt is really clean. Looks good. Pretty pleased with that overall, except, again, the forearms are a little thick and weird looking. The wrists are kind of thick and weird looking. And this hand, for whatever reason, is like, remember that guy from Scary Movie stirring the mashed potatoes? That's this guy right here. His fingers look like Vienna sausages that were kind of melted down and then cooked together into one big patty. Like, he's got flippers like Penguin, and his hand looks like the guy from that other thing. And like the hinge is crooked, so I don't know, maybe mine's just messed up. Anybody else own this figure and not have flipper fingers? Because this whole hand is totally smooshed right here. Giant smoosh. So maybe that's just mine. It wouldn't surprise me. That's generally how it goes when I buy figures. Anywho, he does have a couple of accessories. We have 2 alternate fist hands. So we have the gripping hands that come on him in the package and the 2 fist hands. And then we have his new shield, which looks nothing like Captain America's shield. But I guess that's a thing, and it looks like it has a little bit of paint on it, so that's okay. As far as the articulation goes, the head can look up and down, no problem. Full rotation, a little bit of attitude, no real issues there. Head fits nice enough. Shoulders go better than horizontal by a little bit, so that's okay. Full rotation, though it is fairly loose. It's not floppy loose, but it is a little bit of looseness, so be aware of that. And then we also have some bicep swivels that came out of the 90s. Look at that goodness. Oh my gosh. A perfectly straight swivel for the bicep swivel. Why? Why do we have that in 2018? That is crazy to me that they did that. And then we have our double jointed elbow, which works very nicely. And then, of course, the wrist swivel and hinge. All right. And then for our ab crunch, we can go back 1 notch. It is sculpted, and it's sculpted all the way through and sculpted pretty well, so that's okay. Going forward, basically just 1 little notch. So not too much, but probably enough. Waist twist is fine. Floaty belt is no problem. Legs go all the way forward. Really not back at all. Out to the side, pretty far. Not too bad. Want to point out, though, that the hips have about 20 degrees of flop to them. That's too many degrees for flop as far as I'm concerned. Totally limp, flaccid hips. Not good. Not good. Thigh swivel is there, though. And also, the crotch is glossy. Why is his crotch so glossy? And then for the knees are pretty good. Not too bad. We do have a shin swivel. And then we have a boot hinge, ankle hinge. Works pretty well going forward and back. And the ankle rocker is pretty off-centered, but it still will get the job done. So I don't think I like this one very much, honestly. The paint job for the face is no bueno. The multicolored arms is no bueno. Schmooshed hand, I'll let that slide, assuming it's only mine. And then we still have the floppy hips. That's not good. And it's just, I don't know. It's like, there's too much wrong with it. That's all. We'll just leave it at that. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all the fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And in the meantime, keep collecting.